Ooh, it is so cold. Yeah, I appreciate the fact that 21 degrees centigrade might be summer for a lot of you watching in a different country. But in Singapore, 21 degrees centigrade is almost 10 to 15 degrees drop in temperature. We have an average temperature of 30 to 35 degrees normally, but because of the rain for the past 3 days, we experience low 21 degrees centigrade. So the beanie is because it is really cold for us. All right, friends. Today I would like to speak on the subject of do you do your water change when there's a huge fluctuation of weather, like in Singapore, and there's a 5 to 10 degrees centigrade of fluctuation in temperature. Uh, Please leave a comment below and share your opinion on this subject and how do you solve this. From my side, I would just like to make 3 points. Point number one is before you consider whether you're going to change water or not this week, do your water test. Check the parameters of your water. That is when the test kit comes into handy. I've done a video on how to use a test kit last week. I'll leave the link in the description below. Consider checking that video if you'd like to learn more on the subject. So point number one is check the parameters. If the parameters looks alright, ammonia 0, nitrite 0, and nitrates lower than 40 ppm, consider skipping the water change this week. Too much of temperature fluctuation will stress your fish a lot and they might go into shock. Point number two that I would like to mention is if you really need to change water, change as little as possible. For example, if you do a 50% water change on a weekly basis, consider doing 25% this week. If you do a 30% water change, consider doing it 15% and so on. So reducing the quantity of water change you do will reduce the stress in your fish. Point number three that I would like to highlight is if you really need to do water change, use a bucket, pour in the regular tap water in the bucket, pour in some warm water, use a thermometer, the one that comes nowadays in the market using a laser, really makes it easy to test the water temperature. Make sure the bucket water, when you mix the cold and hot water, is similar to the one in a tank. Then you use a small pump and a pipe and pump the new water into your aquarium. These are the 3 points I would like to highlight. So to summarize, in order to answer the question whether you need to do a water change when there's a huge fluctuation of temperature, number one, test your water parameter. See if all the water parameters are good. If they are good, consider skipping your water change. Point number two, if the water parameters is not good, then consider changing half of what you used to change. Point number three, use a bucket and mix the tap water with hot water and use a small pump to pump the water from the bucket into your tank. This will help to reduce the stress in your fish and makes them happy and cozy. I hope you liked my video and found it informative. Just a reminder that if you like this kind of video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. This will motivate me to continue to make a video like this. Bye.